You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Korea's market moved 5.2% today. Three numbers before you do anything else. KOSPI closed at 8,545. Foreign net buying hit 1 trillion won, and a 3 times leveraged Samsung Electronics ETP just went live in London. It's Tuesday, June 16th. Here's what today's story could mean for the Korean market. The U.S.-Iran ceasefire agreement ended 107 days of conflict. Markets repriced everything in a single session. KOSPI jumped 422 points, up 5.2% to close at 8,545. That's the largest single-day gain this year. Foreign investors net bought 1 trillion won on the KOSPI after selling 75.9 trillion won across the prior 24 sessions. Here's what the numbers show. Samsung Electronics, KOSPI ticker 005930, rose 4.5% to 337,001. SK Hynix, ticker 000660, climbed 6.42% to 2,238,001. A buy-side sidecar, the automatic circuit breaker triggered when futures spike, fired for the second consecutive day. In London, leverage shares listed a 3 times leveraged Samsung Electronics ETP and a 3 times SK Hynix ETP on the London Stock Exchange on June 12. On listing day, the Samsung ETP surged 22.63% against Samsung's underlying 7.86% KOSPI gain, roughly 2.9 times the base return. Combined AUM stands at roughly $840,000 for both products, but domestic single-stock leveraged ETFs launched May 27th have already swelled from 1 trillion to 4 and 5 trillion won respectively in under 3 weeks. SpaceX listed and surged nearly 20% on its first day. Korean ETF managers rushed to add it. Space-focused products, Codex USA Aerospace and ACEUS Space Tech Active fell 7.82% and 10.81% respectively on the same day because existing aerospace holdings collapsed as capital rotated into SpaceX. AI-focused ETFs that added SpaceX as a secondary holding, Tiger Global AI Active and Time Global AI Active, rose 7.66% and 6.14%. The U.S. FOMC meeting runs June 16th and 17th local time. BOJ is widely expected to raise rates 25 basis points to 1.0% today. New Fed Chair Kevin Warsh holds his first press conference post-FOMC. Any hawkish signal, a dot plot revision, QT commentary, or language walking back the easing bias could reverse today's rally. So what does this mean for stock investors? The ceasefire reset the risk premium on Korean equities, and foreign buying returned. But 48 trillion won in equity outflows from May alone tells you positioning is still underweight. The 3 times London ETPs add a new volatility mechanism tied directly to Samsung and SK Hynix at the close. FOMC is the swing factor. If Warsh stays neutral, the path to KOSPI 9,000 reopens. If he turns hawkish, today's gains face a test. What to watch? FOMC statement and Warsh press conference, June 17th, local time. Watch dot plot revisions. Samsung Electronics, Q2 earnings guidance, expected early July. This is the next fundamental catalyst. Leverage shares London ETP daily. AUM disclosures. Monitor for accelerating inflows that could amplify late-session KOSPI volatility. That's today's AI Prism, Stock Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Wan Ifra award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.